Sometimes we put ourselves in situations when we're in a relationship that we have no business being in, and we know that. But we're here. Now what do? You need to pay attention to your body. You need to pay attention to your mind and your spirit. Like, what do you feel is right? Do you feel like you need to be in this situation? Do you feel like you're not supposed to be in this situation? What is it? And sometimes, as women and as men, we put ourselves in situations that we have no business being in, and now we don't know what to do. Because sometimes we put ourselves in those situations and we have no self-control. We don't know how to control our urges and our feelings, and we get placed in a hard spot. And it can damage our relationship. I feel like the best way to control yourself in any type of bad situation that you do not want to be in, and now you don't understand how are you even here, is to be able to control yourself. The best way to be able to control yourself is to have self-control. The best way to have self-control is to know yourself first. You understand? If you can know yourself first, you know what happens when you put yourself in certain situations. You know what happened when you're tempted. You know all of these things. So now, having self-control or knowing yourself, you know not to do certain things. You know not to let certain things go too far. You know to say no. You know when something does not feel right, to leave, to address that feeling, understand why you're feeling like that, and leave. And we have to communicate with our partners. We have to communicate with the people or the person that we're in a relationship with. If we've done something bad or something that we regret about a situation that we've put ourselves in, our partner and ourselves deserve the respect to know. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna feel like you're shitting bricks. But you owe them that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, wouldn't you want that respect? Wouldn't you want that option to know what happened, and now what do I want to do about the whole situation? What do I choose to do? Whether it's stay or leave, you owe them that respect. You owe them that option. You owe them nothing but the truth, and then leave it up to them to decide what they want to do with that information. But we can't just be selfish and just feel like, no, you know what, I know I did something bad, I'm not going to do it again, so I'm just not going to tell. We can't do that, because that's hurtful. That's hurting us, and it's hurting them if they find out. Secrets does not make anything better. It does. Even if nothing happened, a secret does not make anything better. It makes it worse, because it's killing you in the inside. And then once this person finds out, if they're gonna find out, because the truth always comes out. Once they find out, now it's worse. It's worse, and it wasn't worth it. Now all that emotion or guilt or whatever you was feeling is getting brought right back up to the surface, when you could have just released it and let them decide what they want to do. If they want to stay, that's amazing. That's a blessing. You have something special. If they want to leave, that's okay. That is okay, because you were true to yourself and you were true to them. And you gave them nothing but the honest truth. So if they want to leave, you should still be happy within yourself, because at least you were being truthful. And that's going to help you grow. But we can't be selfish and just feel, no, okay, it was just one time, or oh, nothing happened, I'm just not going to say nothing. That's selfish. That's selfish. Because then something did happen, because you feel like you needed to hide it. It did happen. And now it's going to play in your mind on repeat, and you're going to feel really, really guilty until you speak about it. So just speak your truth and own up to your consequences. There's a cause and reaction to everything. So if we put ourselves in bad situations, we have to accept the consequences. Whatever the consequences may be, we have to accept that. And understand that no matter what, you're growing from the process. Whether they stay or whether they leave, you're growing in the process because you were true to yourself and to them. So that was all I wanted to speak about today. And thank you guys for joining me. I enjoy all the time coming on here and being able to speak to you guys about anything, any problems, anything. If anybody have any questions or just want to talk about anything, I'm always free to talk. I love giving advice, and we're supposed to be here for each other. No one's alone. No one's going through anything alone. And sometimes the truth is really, really hard and it really, really hurts. But no one is here alone. Somebody's been through that same thing. But we'll never know if we never reach out. We'll never know the outcome if we never speak up. So peace, love, and light. And have a wonderful day.